Hello. Welcome back, friends. It's Thea with Gingham and Glue. I am so happy to be back. I am back. Still not at 100%. So I can only be in here for pretty short periods of time, but I wanted to hop on and give you an update about me and some of the things that I've been working on. Just this past week, I've been able to hop in and out of my, well, not literally hop, because I literally can't do that right now. But yeah, I just wanted to thank everybody for the prayers and well wishes. For those of you who are new or don't know, I had surgery on my hip it's going on 2 weeks now, back on the 9th, and I'm doing really well. I'm progressing on schedule. I was supposed to start physical therapy 2 days after surgery, and that did not happen. I couldn't get out of bed unless I needed to go to the bathroom. And my husband had to stay by my side, especially the first probably 5 or 6 days. He really had to help me and kind of wait on me hand and foot. And he's just been wonderful. He's been an absolute saint through all of this. And he goes back to work tomorrow. Today is Sunday. And so I wanted to get in here, like I said, and just give you guys an update. Tell you about a couple things that I'm going to be working on. Hopefully maybe doing like a little mini series. And yeah, so again, thank you everyone for your thoughts and prayers. I really appreciate it. So anyway, so I have been following, quite a few people. Of course, when you're stuck in bed, what do? You watch YouTube. And let me tell you, I have fussy cut more things in the past 2 weeks than I have since starting this adventure last year. Oh my gosh, and I can feel it in my hands. I really have to force myself to stop, because I get really into it, but then the pain in my hands just becomes like, oh my gosh, okay, we need to quit here. But anyway, so I have a ton of stuff cut out, which is great. I've set up a new Ephemeris storage system. I know that I had talked about, sewing an Ephemera folder, with vellum pockets and trying to do that. And I was determined to do it. And yeah, that didn't happen. I couldn't stand it. So what I did was, and I saw this on another YouTube channel, and please don't ask me who, because it was probably quite literally like 100 videos back. I couldn't even tell you. But she did the same thing, and I actually really like this. So I found these Velcroed envelope ephemera, folders, like paper folders that you put in, or paper storage compartments, I guess. You put into a 3-ring binder, and you can buy them in clear, you can buy them in colors. But yeah, I love this. Absolutely love it. And I know you can go to the dollar store and get, those little mini photo albums with the pockets. And I do like that idea. And I still have my little ephemera file folder. I don't even know what to call these. They're just little accordion file storage compartments. This was an idea from Rachel at Roxy Creations, and I made several of these, and I still use them, as you can see. I love them. I still love them. I'm still going to keep them, but for the majority of my stuff, I am going to be using this. So far I've filled 3 binders, and they're all 1 inch. are they all 1 inch? This one's a 2 inch, I think, or 1.5. So this is a little bit bigger one, but yes, so love this. This turned out great. And I'm so glad I decided to do it this way. So that's what works for me. May not be your cup of tea or, you know, what you want, but, you know, because they're big and bulky, but I'm able to see everything. I can just flip through and yeah, it works out good for me. So that's what I also did. I worked on some of these, which of course were also from Rachel, her idea at Roxy Creations. And yeah, I had a lot of fun making these. These are just, I love them. They're so cute. So yeah, I did some of that. Let's see what else. Oh, I finally finished all of my little ephemera booklets, which were these. And I know, I had a part 1 and a part 2, and I did have a part 3, but I accidentally deleted it. So, and there's no recovering it. So I apologize if you have any questions about this. Please, you know, comment below or send me an email. I'll post my email down below if you want to email me. So yeah, I finally finished these. I love how they all turned out. I could not be happier with these. The plan today is to get some pictures taken, and these go up on Etsy. And they are just, I'm so hesitant to part with them, if I'm honest, you guys, because I absolutely love them. They've just turned out so neat and so pretty. And I'm so proud of these. I know it's little and simple and, you know, but I'm in love with these, you guys. So yeah, and the tags, my bigger tags turned out fantastic. Let's see. Oh, let me open this one back up. So in this one I did 2 smaller, little tags, but I put a little charm on there with a bulb pin, a little butterfly charm, a little tassel on that one. I thought that was really cute. And let's see, I did two in this pocket. This one's a little bit different. A journaling card in there. We've got our fabric flip there, or fabric flip, notepad. Yeah, that's what I need to call it. Tag there. And then I did another little charm on this one with a couple little beads and a little butterfly charm again. I thought that was so cute. I love these. I definitely need to make more. So yeah, again, just so proud of how these turned out. And I love this tag. It's so neat. Everything is backed with coffee stained paper, all the journaling cards and all the tags. And let's see, I flip there. Yep, I did this. I love this shimmery paper. And I did actually a rice paper on the back, which is really neat because it's got some flecks of sparkle in there. So I thought that was really cool. And let's see. Yeah, so then there's this one. Oh, I just love them. I love them, you guys. Love them. I'm torn really between all of them, which one's my favorite. I think probably these two are kind of my favorite. And this one, I just love this one. It's so pretty. The tag, oh, the tag, so cute, so neat. Love it. Oh, I might have to glue that little flick of lace down there. So I did that. And just did some kind of pearl embellishment there. Okay, so this is another thing that I'm going to be getting to here in just a second. These are made out of wallpaper samples. And I'll show you some of it in just a minute and the story behind it. Some of you may already know because I posted about it in several of our Facebook groups. So I'm sure some of you already know. Let me get that back in there. Just sewed some quilted fabric as tags or tabs. And then we have two journaling cards again. They're just so neat, you guys. I just love these. These will all be going up in my Etsy shop. This one turned out really neat. I love it. This is actually a sticker from the dollar store. It's a 3D sticker. And so I took some of this awesome, it's like polka dotted, but it's sparkle, it's like glittered polka dots. And this paper, it was part of a paper pack that I got at Walmart, of all things. So, and I raised that up with some 3D tape. So I thought that was really, really neat. This is my favorite tag out of all of them. This just is so, it turned out so neat. I just love it. So, so cute. So, okay. And then I did put some, stickles. I did some stickles on some of them. I didn't do that on this one. I'm not sure why. I might have to do that one. But just did some stickles on the little butterfly. And I did that paper again to match the front on this one. I thought that was cool. I wish I had been able to, or thought of doing that in the others, but then we flip it over. Got some more stickles and little the embellishments and the lace, and just, love it. So pretty. So, so pretty. And then this one was my first one. And I actually ended up, this one, I kind of did backwards. So the top is longer than the back, but it still works really, really well. So this is a really cool tag too. I love that one. So, and then we flip it up and we've got our 2 tags and our paper pad. Flip it over and over again and again. And this is just a simple embellishment, nothing fancy on this one really. So, okay, so that is it. Those are all of my little ephemera. I think I'm calling them ephemera. What did I say? Ephemera notebook or ephemera paper? Booklet. Sorry, that's it. Ephemera booklet. So yes, these will all be up in my Etsy shop. Okay, so I think we're only 12 minutes in. I'm gonna show you real quick what I was able to somehow, I don't know how I managed it, but I did. I called my local Sherwin-Williams. And if those of you who are not in the United States, Sherwin-Williams is a paint and wallpaper chain, and they're all over the United States. And they are actually getting ready to get rid of all of their, or at least mine was, get rid of all of their wallpaper. And they're not going to be selling it anymore. Well, I didn't actually know that at the time, but I called probably about 2.5, almost 3 months ago and asked if they happened to have any wallpaper sample books that they were wanting to get rid of. And the girl at the time that I spoke to said, oh my gosh, yes. She said, I wish you would have called like a week ago. I just got rid of 50 of them. I wanted to cry. I was like, oh my God, 50. She said, but I do have a whole bunch more that I have to go through, and let me get your name and number and I'll call you. Well, I didn't hear anything for a good couple months, and I called back and the guy said, yeah, she's still going through them, but I've got your information and, we'll definitely give you a call. So I was like, okay, whatever. Well, then right before my surgery, I was in town and decided, you know what, I'm just going to stop by. So I stopped by. And the guy, sure enough, he said, you know what? You are welcome to just go through all of them and check the expiration date first. And if they've got, a good expiration date, you can just take the ones that have expired. So I was like, oh my gosh, yes. So, and they still had quite a few. They had stopped selling the wallpaper temporarily due to COVID, and they had actually taken plastic wrap and basically cordoned off all of the wallpaper books. And, I'll be honest, I was a little hesitant, but I thought, you know what, if I just, I'll just wash my hands when I get to my car, because I've got wipes and hand sanitizers and everything. And then when I get home, I'll just, wipe them down with a Clorox wipe very gently. We'll see what I can do. So I went through them, ended up with 10, and I tell you what, guys, some of this paper is just drop dead gorgeous. So we've got kind of a metallic beige and gold damask pattern on this one. And it's the same. This one is more it's kind of almost like a green, green and gold on this one. And of course, this is just a fraction of what I have. I've gone through several of the books already and torn out a whole bunch, just a bunch. Now, wallpaper, of course, wallpaper would make great journal covers, like great journal covers. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. I got onto YouTube and started searching for using wallpaper for ephemera, wallpaper ephemera, just kind of varied my search. Came across a few, not a lot, but a few. And of course, one of them, and I should have known, was Gail. So Gail, thank you so much for doing that video. I know it's been a while since you've done it. I think she did it in October of last year. But it really helped a lot. It really it helped me kind of, because I knew kind of what I wanted to start doing with some of them, but I wasn't totally sure. So I just kind of needed, some initial ideas to get me started. So thank you. Thank you for that. And also, I apologize, you guys. I've got my Tim Holtz glass mat up. And I'm sure you're getting some glare from some of the lamps, so I apologize, but I really want to keep this on here if I can. I've done a ton of printing, you guys, like a ton. Had to go buy more ink right before I had my surgery. But I've decided I'm gonna go ahead and start a new junk journal. So I wanted to kind of start bringing you guys along for the ride with that. This is Rachel's, one of her digital kits. Something Renaissance. I apologize. I don't have it pulled up right now, but I will link it below. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's beautiful. It's just absolutely beautiful. So yeah, so I want to start working on that, but some of the elements that I'm going to put into it are going to be with the wallpaper. And so I've got to start. I think what I need to do is I need to literally write a list of what kind of embellishments I want to do. I know Dee Dee, she's been doing a really awesome series on different ephemera, like folded pieces and pockets and all kinds of stuff. So I'm definitely going to source her and, see what else I can come up with in the process. So, but what I definitely want to start with, these are extra. I printed extra of the kit because I want to collage a masterboard because I'm going to be making some tags and journaling cards with that. So I thought we would just go ahead and get started. I did print out some other awesome digi-kits, and I will try and link these below. I ended up having an issue with my printer at one point, and it printed these awful, horrible lines on the paper. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, I had to clean my printing head apparently. So did that and then started printing some others, and they all turned out absolutely gorgeous. So I love these. So I'm going to use some of these. Okay, so my other issue right now that I really need to focus on is getting rid of my scraps, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm going to zoom out just a smidge so you can see that a little bit better. This is just jam-packed full. I can't honestly, well, I probably could fit more in there, but I really don't want to. So I'm going to try and pull some papers from this to do our master board. Yeah, I really, really need to start doing some ephemera with scraps big time. So, and of course I'm going to make more scraps with all the paper that I pulled, so, or printed. Yeah, that's me. I'm an overprinter. I'm that, well, what if I need this one? Or what if I need that one? You know, I'm going to zoom back in just a smidge here. Okay. Sorry for the glare, you guys. I know I should probably just take my mat off, but I just love it. I can't help it. Okay. So what I normally do is I take 2 pieces of cardstock and tape them together. Yeah, that's what I normally do. I'm gonna try and move that just a little bit here. Sorry if I'm jiggling you. I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way. Looks like a little more wiggle room here. Yeah, so that's what I usually do. I usually just take a couple pieces of cardstock and just use masking tape to put them together. I know this isn't everybody's way, but this is kind of how I do it. So I'm sure there are easier and more interesting ways to do it, which I probably should look into, but this works for me. Okay, I'm gonna just take, I've got it lined up. It really helps to have this glass mat because then I can just attach it to the table. Come on. See, I try and overcompensate and it really messes up on me. It's usually not this difficult. So I hope everybody has been good. I hope. I know this weather, country-wise, has just been insane. We are finally starting to warm up. The Kansas City area broke records as far as temperature goes and for the extended amount of time that we had it. We're talking like -40 below. That's with wind chill. That's with the wind chill factor. Yeah, it's just been crazy. Absolutely nuts. And we've got a ton of snow. I'm getting totally off center here, but that's okay. It's not really gonna matter. So yeah, it's been interesting, that's for sure. My body definitely has felt it. Definitely. Oh, but I am doing really well, and I'm excited about that because the longer, or the more I heal, the faster I heal, the faster there's a good chance that I can actually go back to work, which I have not been able to do it's going on 3 years now. So I haven't been able to work that long. And I was going to file for disability, but I'm stubborn, and I sort of started the process several times, which is kind of embarrassing, but I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't follow through with it because I wanted an answer to all of this, and I wanted to be able to go back to work. And I didn't want to have to, file for disability. I didn't want to do it. And I've just been very stubborn about it, which drives my husband and my mom and my sister absolutely nuts. but you know, I'm praying that this is a light at the end of a tunnel, very, very long tunnel. So, and like I said, hopefully I'll be able to go back to work, but we'll see. I've still got a few months of, at least, of really healing. So, okay. So I'm going to use my ruler to tear, and I'm also going to just hand tear, I think. Just kind of get some variance in there. So, but I've made a deal with myself that if I am still having a lot of pain in, I don't know, 3 or 4 months from now, then I will file for disability at that point. So doesn't mean I'm going to get it, but I could at least, you know, follow through with it this time and try. There's a very, very good possibility that I'll get it, but here in the United States, you actually have to file with the court system, and a judge has to rule on it. So yeah, which, you know, it makes sense. We've got people scamming the system all the time. And I mean all the time. It's ridiculous, really. So, yeah. Like I said, though, hopefully everything goes well and I'm able to get healthy. And then just go from there. So, very, very, very excited. Sorry, I'm just kind of randomly tearing here. Okay, so these, you know, these are more cordoned off. So what I'm going to do, let me do it this way. She'd be a great tag. So I think that's what I'm going to do with her. I'm still going to put her on the master board and collage around her. Just take off the bottom part of her dress. Okay, so to glue stick or not to glue stick? That is the question. I have a love-hate relationship with the glue stick, you guys. I just don't know. I'm not a fan, to be honest. Maybe it's because I haven't found the right glue stick or what. I have a ton of the just regular Elmer's glue sticks. My sister told me to try the Elmer's Craft Bond Extra Strength. It's a permanent bond. And it does work, but not all the time. And then I end up having to go back and re-glue it with liquid glue, you know, like Fabri-Tac or Art Glitter Glue. So I don't know. I'm not too sure. And I've used it. I'm almost out. So I don't really have a choice, do I? Oh my gosh. I might as well just throw this away. Yep. All right. So let's see. Did I throw the No, I did not. Yeah, the Goes On Purple Dries Clear glue. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this, you guys. And if it, like I said, if it starts coming up, then I'll just put some art glitter glue or Fabri-Tac on it. So yeah, I've kind of been looking on Indeed to see what kind of jobs are out there right now. And there's actually quite a few, a lot of which I'm qualified for. Obviously, I can't apply right now, but you know, it's kind of good to know. You know, this is just really putting up, getting in the way. It's getting in the way. Okay, I'll just come up like this. Maybe that lamp, maybe if I can, I don't know if I can turn it completely, but I don't know. Okay, so we've got her. All right, I'm gonna start looking in my scrap box here. Got some music. Which has a really fantastic patina on it. It's always nice when they, how do I want to do this? I'm going to do this like this, right alongside her. So, you know, I'm just kind of counting the days for when I'm able to work. I think I'm gonna come, which I shouldn't do, but no. I really kind of like that. Actually, let's do this. Yeah, let's do that. I've also been doing some of my crochet and knitting. I mean, as much as I can, you know, because after a while that really bothers my hands too. So I gotta be careful. Oh, that actually might work. How are we doing on time? We're at 30 minutes. I think we're doing pretty good. Gonna do it like that. Sorry if I'm jiggling you. Let's see. What kind of papers we've got? This gorgeous one. I love that one. Got that one. It's got to come off just a little bit more. Yeah. Oh, so I told you guys, I didn't make it to physical therapy 2 days after surgery, and I'll be honest, I actually have not been to physical therapy yet. And that's not because I don't want to go. It's because well, first it was the, 2 days after surgery. I just couldn't do it. And of course I took off too much. Of course I did. Ugh. Anyway, but we had really bad weather, like, I don't know, it was probably 3 to 5 days in a row. I can't remember now, but yeah, it was insane, really, really insane. So then I had a scheduling conflict with another doctor's appointment that I didn't realize. So I've not gone to physical therapy yet, but I'm definitely going next week. So I'm not cleared to drive just yet. They recommend at least 4 weeks after surgery that you can't drive. You know, your physical reflexes need to be good. And even though I'm doing really well, I'm not up to what I should be at all. I wouldn't trust my body right now. So, which is fine. Sort of. Yesterday was the first time that I got out since my surgery, and that was for a doctor's appointment. So that's the sucky part, you know. Like I said, I don't trust myself enough, you know. I'm still, even though I'm only using my cane now, there are times where I'm not using my cane, or I don't need to use my cane, which is fantastic. But yeah, being able to raise my leg can be very painful still. So okay, let's see. We need to get a little bit of extra contrast sort of in here. I'm going to grab, yeah, got some of this ledger paper. We definitely need some book page. We'll do that. Making a mess over here. My glue, but see, that's what's nice about the glass mat, is you can just wipe it off. I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, I've got some of that. Let's see if I can find some book page. Book page. Awesome. Get rid of this and this. Make sure there's no naughties in here. There's not, which is good. Maybe up here. So do we want it sideways or right side? I think I'll do it like right there. We still got a lot of snow on the ground, but it's now starting to actually warm up. So everything is melting. Yeah, it was so crazy with all the weather, and they had said we were gonna get nailed pretty good this winter, and they were right. And I kind of figured, because we had a We had a really mild winter last year. And was it 5 years ago or 7, 7 years? Maybe it was 7 years ago. I had a memory pop up on my Facebook feed. I had taken a snapshot of weather.com. Yeah, maybe it was 7 years ago. It was 70 degrees that day. I was like, okay. There we go. That's starting to look pretty good. Let's see. Let me look at some more of these pages from Tracy. I think I'm going to use him. Give him just a little bit of a margin there. Love that. Oh, I'm going to come up. Yep. Yeah, I just couldn't believe it. You know, the whole country has been dealing with all of this crazy, crazy weather all at the same time. I mean, just that's like never happens ever. So pretty crazy. Okay, I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna put him, I think I'm gonna put him all the way up here in this corner. Sometimes I do tend to jump back and forth from both ends. And sometimes it's better that way because I think anyway, things tend to even out a little bit more, I think. At least I think, I don't know. No, that's got to come up. There we go. Okay. I do love that. It definitely needs to go in. Yeah, I probably won't. I won't be here in here very much longer. I'll need to go get my butt in bed and get my leg up. I do have I have a device they gave me. There's an acronym for it. I think it's CPM, a CPM machine, I think. So essentially your leg is, you hook your foot into this spot and it's the whole length of your leg. It comes right up under your bottom. And you start off at a 30-degree angle and it automatically, you press the button and it raises and lowers your leg up and down like this, which actually puts me to sleep most of the time. It's very soothing. I don't know why, but it is. Okay, I'm gonna put this one over here. So you start off at 30 degrees and you need to go all the way up to increase it a little bit each day, and work yourself up to 90 degrees, 90-degree angle. I love the machine. I really do. I'm just kind of tired because I have to sleep slightly sitting up at an angle. I have a wedge, bed wedge, with a ton of pillows. I have to have my pillows, you guys. So that's not really fun, but I found that it's actually pretty comfortable, and I wouldn't be surprised if I continue to sleep like that. after, you know, they come and take it away, which I'm going to be really sad about because I love it. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. It's a pretty neat thing. I need some more book page. Part of the problem is that I actually don't have a whole lot of book page in my scraps. Here's one. It's not a lot, but it's something. Still, you know, it's got a margin on it, but yeah, so the wallpaper, I don't know if I said this or not, good grief. The wallpaper, I think I'm gonna do, maybe I did say this, I'm so sorry you guys, my brain is just kind of gone. The wallpaper I want to do a little mini series on making ephemera and with it, because I think that'd be kind of fun to do. So I will hopefully, awesome sheet music, hopefully start that pretty soon, because I want to make some stuff to go in this journal. Let's see. I think we're gonna do it there. Although we do kind of need some on the other side right now. We'll do it like that. All the glue guck off. That one I didn't manage to get any of that. So yeah, just been trying to heal and, you know, keep a positive attitude, which, you know, it's been good. I mean, I'm not complaining at all. Just trying to, like I said, just trying to heal, you know, and get better quickly. And oh, I really like that. Let's do it right there. Perfect. Oh, there we go. Doesn't quite cover the white. I might have to just trim that part off once I'm done. It shouldn't be an issue. Some of this other paper. There we go. I'm gonna pull some of this green out. Come on, work with me here. It's a really neat green, kind of a teal green. I think I want a darker. So we'll do some of this. We do it on time. We are almost there to where we're going to need to quit. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's going to go there. I think I'll finish this one up and then we will be done. So I don't keep you guys too long. I'd probably just keep talking and keep crafting. You guys don't want to be here all day. I know this isn't the most exciting thing to watch. But, yeah. Okay. So we've got our master board is going for my junk journal that I'm going to be using Roxy Creations kit with. Again, I will put the link below to this kit. And all of the other paper I will try. It's been a very, very long time since I purchased it. And I'd have to just literally sit there and go back and go back and go back to my, let me use some of this, to my purchase history, and, you know, all that stuff. So I don't know that I want to definitely give credit where credit is due though. So I will definitely try. I really wish that, more art, you know, digital artists would, for the files that they create, would be able to incorporate their shop name into the file, so that we don't have to worry about that. I know it can be kind of tricky though, you know, to do that, because you've got to be able to also, you know, give it a name, you know, that kind of thing. So I know it can be tricky, but I wish there was a way that they could, you know, that they could all do it, make my whole life a little easier. Because now that's the other thing that I've got to work on this year, is getting all of my digital files organized and I'm going to have to go back in my purchase history so that I can find out who it was and, you know, that kind of thing. So should be interesting. Ooh, I definitely want to put one there too. But yeah, I definitely need to do that, because that way I just know, you know, I'm not having to guess all the time, or, you know, take a lot of time to go back in my purchase history, you know, to find out who it was, you know, because in the beginning, I didn't label them, you know, I just took whatever file name they had, you know, it's just in an art or junk journaling file on my laptop. And get that dang glue resin. That's the other thing I don't like about glue sticks, is that if it gets on the top, a lot of time it's really hard to get off. And a lot of times it'll just rub the paper off. So I'll just have to put a different, something over top of that or something. I don't know. Anyway, okay. I am done for the day, you guys. I may be back in here later this evening, but I'm definitely done in here today. I really, really need to go get my feet up, my leg up. And yeah, so thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I hope you'll stick with me. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will. And please be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed my video today. And I know it was pretty basic and simple, but I just kind of wanted, it was just that's how I wanted it, you know, because it's just I'm back reintroduction. But I've got a lot of ideas and hopefully stuff planned for my future videos, and I will be back more frequently. Fingers crossed. So thanks again, guys. Take care. Have a fantastic week this week, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.